These are the college degrees that have gotten the best return on investment. And this list will probably make you cringe when anybody says that they don't like math, because engineers and people that like math are making the most money. I mean, look at this. Electrical engineering, computer engineering, chemical engineering, general engineering. Or if engineering wasn't really your thing, then finance and economics, those two things will take care of you too. But I do want to point out, nursing is right here. Nursing is actually one of the sleeper careers that lead to real wealth in America. I made a different video about that. You should go check it out. Now to some of the degrees with the lowest return on investment.
And look.
Is that Charles?
Nah. Get these beggars out of here. But look, he has natural sciences, biology. They're much lower.
Start here with social work. We've also got biology down here because we know somebody that majored in biology with the intent of going to med school. But somehow the med school dream didn't work out. And it's the same story for the people that we know that wanted to go to law school. So they majored in things like philosophy or history or English. And boy, oh boy, if that LSAT didn't work out for them, well, here they are. And as sobering as it might be, young people need this information. They need to know where the money's at so they don't go wasting money getting a degree that's not going to help them in the future. Because if these young people go get degrees in things that they love, right, but just don't pay very well, then they're setting their future selves up for a lot of frustration. But let me know what you think, because how do people in the lower ROI section recover later in life? If you like these sorts of discussions, like and follow for more.
Oh my
They do sound like
God.
Charles.
That literally sounds like him. I didn't even see the video. Down. No, but seriously, he really did. He really, really did. And that's why we done talked. I love when we like find things that reiterate the things that we've been talking about, because we said that it's important to not tell your kids what to do as a career, but help them understand where the money makers are. And not money is not everything, but like,
yeah, no,
you need some money to survive in this economy.
Remember the movie you was telling me about earlier about the proposal, whatever.
Yes.
Now let's flip it.
Indecent proposal.
College wasn't about you going to find your passion and make money. It was about you going there, picking a major to make money that you can fund your passion later on. And that's what a lot of people who don't have people that went to school, all this other stuff, they not tapped in. Oh, go major. Now, granted, all my people, I love everybody do all type of jobs. If your goal is to truly make a lot of money and have a more so fulfilling life where you can live life on most of your own terms, go find one of the majors that you can do for the cheapest amount that'll have the best ROI. Like you said, I think one of the main reasons why people didn't do law school and med school because of the price. And on top of that,
in the time, the investment of your time.
And even now with all the new student loan, like caps, a lot of these people that come from the different backgrounds not gonna be able to go to law school and med school because it's expensive. So unless your parents been putting away money for you for the last 18 years for you to go to med school or whatever you want to do in college, it ain't gonna happen.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that, making your traditional time spent in school much longer because there's a financial cap on what you can receive. I didn't think about that when we was talking about it.
Yeah, so if you go, when you think about that, there's that aspect of it. I've said this and people got mad at me on Facebook. Go where you can go make some money early on. Like for me, I want to be an architect. I'm not skilled at drawing. I know I'm not skilled at drafting.
Really? Like designing stuff?
Yeah, like stuff like this, like the outsides right there. Mm-hmm. And then also I got to tell people too, interior designers hate when y'all confuse them for interior decorators. They're not the same. They are not the same at all. I got a friend that's an interior designer. They go to the same school that the architects go to. They just focus more about the specs on the inside. They design like, I want to say, I got to double check. I think one of my friends of mine designed she designed some, or it was another chick that I knew. They designed the 7-Eleven sock or something like that.
It's in a lot of the stuff that they go through, because I talked to one about doing my closet. It's learning how to use different softwares too. Yeah. In addition to
that, but then they got other stuff in it, measurements. Yeah. Also bills out. Like, hey, you can't just you got structural engineering. I guess a whole bunch of stuff you can go research and do these things. But I looked at the salary at that time, and it was like, I was gonna start off probably like making 40 G's. And I was just like, bro, these people mine used to live in a studio and all this other stuff. I said, ain't no way possible I'm finna throw away having fun in college to go only make that amount of money. Let me go major in something that's gonna give me the freedom to have fun in college and also go make money afterwards. And that's what I picked. And it's happened to be something that I liked. But if it wasn't something I really liked, I would do this long enough so I could figure out how I could do that. Like right now, who knows how much, like I've already been in, next year will be like 13 years. Maybe I make it a 20. And then after the 20, maybe I'm doing this. Mm-hmm. Maybe I know one of the things I was telling somebody about, I want to start my own consulting thing because I want to give people a shot on working on stuff that they don't normally get shot for. So there's different things that your interest change as you get older. And that's just like why it's so hard for them people to tell an 18-year-old go what to do for the rest of their life.
Man, it's really hard. It's really, really, really hard. It's actually unfortunate, and it's a lot of pressure that we're putting on folks because I'm one person at 18. I was in college like, yeah, I'm going to be a doctor. And then in the back of my mind, I was like, I don't really know how I'm finna do that for real. It sounded good. It sounded like you was going to give me a little bit more respect and take me serious. But in action and in behavior and in passing the classes and the coursework, two completely different things.
Yeah, 100%. And so I would say, look at those majors we just showed. If you have kids that will be in college soon or maybe in 2 years, start planning now. Start figuring out if they are going to do something that's not going to make a lot of money, you need to make sure how they go to school for the least amount of money. And so, like, my mom said to me the other day that my sister actually benefited getting some grants and some more scholarships, so she may not have to pay nothing at all, might not even have to use no loans. And she was already doing dual enrollment from like a freshman. So right now she's like even though it's her first year on campus, I think credit-wise, I think she's close to a junior. And
that's how my sister was when she started too.
Right.
She did dual enrollment.
So I think she'll have to get a master's, but we have, I think, some people in the family that she can go do internships with and work and all the other stuff. So like the real goal is if we take a step back and look at this from 100,000 feet, community.
1,000%.
If you have people like my uncle has these. They're not halfway houses. They're like houses for addicts. I think it's called the Resilient House or whatever. But he employs like a lot of the family. Like they work there. Some people went to school and they got certain degrees and they do so. So
he putting on for the fam.
When you do stuff like that, you can actually help kids who are in college. So you get you a job. Like normally work study gonna pay you like $7.25, maybe $8. Now, if you got stuff like this and you're billing insurance and everything else, you can pay kids like $25 an hour, $30 an hour while they're in school. Mm-hmm. That's a lot when you're in school.
That's a lot when you're out of school. That's what some people raising their kids on.
Exactly.
You know that? Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, that's the stuff that people need to look into. If you really want everybody to go do all these different majors, the foundation and the infrastructure need to be set where everybody can thrive, because it ain't nothing worse than getting out of school and having to suffer because you don't have any connects. Nobody you directly knows this. You don't have a top tier law firm you can go intern at. All these different things, that's what people are not thinking about. Like, I'll take it a step further. I was 18 at the time. I think my cousins were like 19. Somebody introduced us to Primerica. And my uncle that I'm telling you that got all the stuff going on.
Is that the insurance people? Like where you can, they want you to come sell it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like I sat in for a little finesse conversation too.
he told my cousin Jordan, and he said, "Hey man, you gotta know people to do stuff like that. Who you know trying to buy insurance? You're 19, but that ain't what you thinking about. You go into the meeting, yeah, all these people millionaires and making all this money. You are 18.
You're not even.
All you want to do is make money. So the math ain't mathing, but it don't make sense to you. But you're like, oh shoot, I'm gonna just do this, and it's crazy, but that's what you think about. But you don't have any connections anyway to sell insurance. That's why you're not gonna be successful at it. Nobody's finna listen to an 18-year-old that was just quoting Lil Wayne lyrics to say, hey, you need to get this annuity right here.
Cut the music up.
Like a little louder.
How to love.
I knew you was going to that.